Greetings, this is your brother in the kingdom, Emmanuel Destiny, and welcome to yet another valuable video. In this video, we are talking about how to become a NASDAQ trade specialist, so why you should actually become a NASDAQ trade specialist. As you have noticed, so many of you are coming here because of NASDAQ, and we've really over the past few months we've niched down content only NASDAQ, and obviously recently just USD30 because of the positive correlation, but mainly just NASDAQ because obviously of its pip count, because of obviously how heavy it is in terms of compared to currencies. It gives you more money than currencies. That's why everybody's just shifting over to USD30 and NASDAQ. So I just want to talk about that a minute, why you should become a trade specialist. Because a lot of people, when we are starting up, especially in beginner stage or even intermediate, we're just all over the place where we're just trading anything, anytime, and we don't really have a plan. We don't really have a pair that we say that this is my thing, this is what I trade. It's either I'm a NASDAQ trader, or I'm a GDP, or I'm a pound trader. Be something. Who are you? Which trade or which pair are you well acquainted with to say I know this pair in depth? And that's what I really want to talk about, to say becoming a trade specialist. Right, I just do have my phone here. When it comes to a definition of a trade specialist, they're speaking about a person who just concentrates primarily on a particular subject or activity. A person who is highly skilled in a specific and restricted field. He is a specialist. Another definition says that possessing or involving detailed knowledge or study of a restricted topic. Okay, and that is what we want to do. We want to be professional traders or professional NASDAQ traders. We want to be masters of NASDAQ, and that doesn't just come when you're concentrating on 10 pairs on your watch list. If you check my watch list each and every time when I'm analyzing, it's either just NASDAQ and USD30, because my main focus is driven on only these pairs. And look at it in this view right now, to say when you're concentrating on trading one thing all the time, it's like you're in a relationship or a marriage, with your spouse, with your partner, and it's like the more you spend, or the more time you get to spend with them, the more you get to know that person. Any other relationship, the more time you actually get to cultivate the relationship. What do I mean now is the more time you get to be trading one thing, seeing one thing, if your mind gets to register its patterns, gets to register its movements, you'll be always used to it, that NASDAQ, it's going there, it's gonna be going there. I'm already used to when NASDAQ is doing this. I know it's about to trap a lot of traders. We know these things, and a lot of you guys were just looking at how I was analyzing this whole week, focusing each and every day, and most of 9 out of 10 of those analyses played out exactly as I said. Not because I'm a good trader overnight. It came as me niching down all the way, focusing all the way to NASDAQ, that increased my accuracy. So what am I saying to you? So the moment you niche down to NASDAQ, or the moment, because you can take this pair for, you can take this advice for just any pair that you want to trade. So the moment you niche down to a particular one or two pairs, I'm telling you, your accuracy is going to increase and go all the way to the top. But when you're all over, you just end up missing pairs, trades. You'll end up missing a lot of opportunities. You're not learning a lot about it. But the moment you focus on it, you become a pro and a master at it. And the title here says NASDAQ will create a lot of millionaires. What I'm saying is that you should be a trade specialist on NASDAQ, because NASDAQ pays some big bucks. You can get in on the lowest lot size. you can be in about 20 pips, 10 pips, and it's already paying you like $50. So just imagine for one lot size, that's already paying you like 500 US dollars. You can just imagine that if you're making that amount within a day and calculating it the whole year, you can actually become a millionaire with this within a year. It's crazy. I'm not promising you that, but I'm saying that the moment you become a consistent trader, the moment you become a trade specialist on NASDAQ, there's promising life-changing results that are going to be coming your way. And I want to show you an example on the chart of how really it has scaled up my accuracy, my trading to the next level. And this example that I'm going to be showing you, it's going to be life-changing. It's not just an example to show you how good I am, but it's just an observation that came through time, trading NASDAQ and realizing, oh, it does this at a certain time when it has reached this thing. I'm just going to show you. Let me not talk a lot. God bless you. Okay, family, I just want to show you something right here. This is the daily time frame. Obviously, I don't actually trade the daily time frame, but there's something that I actually observed, and I was able to recognize a pattern. Because of the time that I spent trading NASDAQ, I am really now able to tell exactly where it's going to be going when what happens. And what do I mean by that? Each and every time the market creates or touches a new price area, that means creates a new high in the market. Let me just show you quickly. When the market creates a new high, let me just show you. That was the 1500s right here. Each and every time when the market creates a new price, it dips, okay? Or when we refer to indexes, it crashes. Each and every time. Yes, that's common trading to say when the market, but when it comes to this NASDAQ, a lot of people, they say, but really NASDAQ is not Forex, therefore it does not behave the very same way currencies behave. So we cannot really predict when it's going to sell, when it's going to buy. But each and every time, especially for those who just like selling NASDAQ, each and every time you realize once it touches or creates a new high, it likes to create a big dip. So in this case, when we touch the 1500s, we fell about 530 pips. And that's a lot of money right there. Each and every time, look at this. Each and every time, this was the 1400s. This was the 1400s. The market fell about 16,000 pips. Each and every time when the market, creates a new high, it always wants to fall as hard. So what I'm saying to those who are swing traders, to say each and every time the market creates a new high, you can be anticipating a major key sell on your side. This was the 1200s. This was the 1200s. Look at this. Look at how many pips the market fell here. The market fell about 17,000 pips. Imagine with just the lowest lot size, 0.01, with 17,000 pips, how much one could have made out of that. Obviously, I don't have the patience on my side. Probably I'll just be scalping sales all the way, but I don't have patience. But it's just an interesting observation to those who have the patience, to those who are just interested in trading NASDAQ. And then for those who are still a bit skeptical, to say, well, should I become a trade specialist? And for those who are also in the middle, you're just all over. A lot of professional traders, they actually niche down all the way to one or two. They'll tell you, most of them, they will tell you, oh, well, I was trading gold. Most of the time you hear, I was trading that. You never hear them say, oh, the other day I was on Euro USD, the other day I was on NASDAQ, the other day. They're not all over, because the moment you're all over, it's very hard to just keep record of what you're doing. It's very hard to keep it consistent. But when you're on one pair, I'm telling you, it's so easy. Look at this. This was the 900s or 10,000s, right? When the market was just creating a new high right there in the 10,000s. That was the area. Look at how the market fell all the way. Yes, this was a long time. This was 2020. Look at that. Look at the big dip that the market created. About 30,000 pips. So yes, it does not give you the exact amount that the market will fall, but it gives you a sense of idea to say when the market always creates a new high, and when I mean a new high, when the market always touches more like 1,000 level, to say if it creates the 12,000s, the 13,000s, the 15. Right now we're on the 15,000s, and the market is pushing all the way. So that means that it's telling me that it's gonna start selling majorly, when it gets to the 16,000. So somewhere right here, or just put it there. So that means when it gets to this point, I must be expecting something really crazy to happen, or to start selling. So if, as a swing trader, I might anticipate, and probably if I'm blessed and lucky on that day, I may get almost like, let's just see, it may drop all the way there. Look at that. It may be 1,000 pips on NASDAQ, and you can just tell 1,000 pips on the smallest lot size. It can be the craziest and most paying trade in your NASDAQ trading career, or even in your Forex trading. So this is just an interesting observation, but it was not going to come to me. Yes, some of you might have known this, but personally, it was not going to come to me if I was not a trade specialist. But if I was all over the place, then it does not create that intimate, or it does not open that eye to see even beyond than what other people see. And it's not prophetic. I'm not saying it's prophetic. I'm just saying that you are now more connected to that pair that you are now trading most of the time. As I said, I made an example about a relationship. So it actually gives me now an idea that when the market touches this point, I must be anticipating NASDAQ to create a new high, probably at the 1700s. Look at that. Look at that. So one may get probably now, obviously now we're just going to be heading for buys, even though yes, it may be creating the overall market structures. That means selling and buying, but overall it's going up. But you can definitely see when it touches the 1600s, we must be expecting the market to be selling. I'm telling you, and it's going to sell majorly. But according to market structure, possibly it's going to come back to the 15,000s, or I mean to the 1500s, and then start pushing all the way up. Come on, man. This is an interesting observation. You gotta admit that each and every time when the market, fell all the way, it created a new high. It came back about, okay, so this was a small dip compared to this one, but you can definitely see from the 13s to the 14s, it broke the 14s. So just an interesting observation that you guys need to look out for. So if this video really blessed you, please do subscribe, please do like. And I see so many of you are enjoying our daily videos, our day focused, which is NASDAQ day insight, and also the NASDAQ day today, where I just show you what I focused. Did it actually take place? Did I take trades? And so many of you are really learning. So me creating this video, simply saying that you should also be joining me on trading NASDAQ. Become a NASDAQ trader, because I definitely know it's gonna be creating millionaires. I definitely know, even if it's not millionaires, definitely 100,000 years, it's gonna be creating those people. People are gonna be financially free through this. Anyway, I'm signing out as your brother in the kingdom. God bless you.